Okay, let's get ready to start. Have something to hold on to for some support, whether that is a chair, a desk, a wall. Mess around with my cameras here. All right. Let's warm up. Oh my God, take my shoes off. All right. Let's get nice and warm. Welcome to your ball class. We have only a few classes for December, but that's okay. Roll it back. Bring those arms up and back. We'll get warm nice and quick. Last one, bring it down. Squat, stand. Take it into a half squat until you start to feel those legs warm up. So it's a similar routine to the ones we've been doing, just a few little tweaks. Last one, hold it. Hold here. Lift the heels for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, knee lifts, pick them up. We're gonna start with our core rounds. We're gonna start with our plank series. Add a little twist, rotation for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it out. All right, I'm probably gonna have to take off my sweatshirt for this. All right, we have our plank series. We're gonna walk it out into our forearm plank where we are gonna hold for 30 seconds. So enjoy the stretch on your way down. Bend it over, walk it out, nice and slow. Come into your high plank first, drop the knees, then come down to the elbows. Good, find that position here. Before we take the knees up off the ground, pull that belly button up and in, tuck the glutes under very slightly. Toes come down, lift up, hold. And hold it. I forgot to set my watch. There we go. Almost there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, rock back to a child's pose. All right, we're going back to our plank position on the forearms. We are gonna go for some knee taps. So we're gonna tap the knees to the ground, nice and slow. 16 total, 8 on each leg. Now, it's very tempting to want to fly through it and go very quickly to get through it. But try to maintain a nice speed. Here we go. Bring it up. Plank. Inhale, right knee taps. Left. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not so bad. Rock it back. Rock it back. Now, this is basically our base routine for the next few weeks and probably throughout January. So we will add more to this as we get better. All right, next one is our hip dips. So the hips are going to slightly rock side to side in that plank position. So bring it up into that plank. Pull those hips down and in. Now you're going to just rotate slightly side to side for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, rock back child's pose. We have one more for our plank series, and it is going to be a rock back. So we're going to come up into a down dog position. So pressing through those elbows, you're gonna feel that a lot in the shoulders. It is an upper body exercise as much as it is a core exercise. All right, adjust, come on into your plank position, hold here, send those hips up, press through the elbows, back down, for 1, up, 2, up, 3, 4, 5. These ones will really seal it. 6, 7, 8 more. We can do it. 8, 7, 6. If you need to just hold it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, ooh, and 1. Rest. Ooh. Oh, that was brutal. Let the blood come back down. Elbows. All right. We can breathe. We're going to flip it over onto our back. We have our crunches in our tabletop position. All right. Knees come to tabletop. Roll it back. Flat back on the floor. When those knees straight over the hips and ankles in line with the knees or slightly elevated. I don't want them to sink down here. Keep them either up a little higher or directly in line. Hands come behind the head. Support the neck. Lift those shoulder blades up. Down. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to keep that space under your back to the floor. 5, 6, 7. Elbows wide. 8. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Whew. I don't know if I'm just feeling it extra today, but wow, those felt hard. All right. What do I got next for us? We got tabletop crunch, but with a toe tap. So we're going to lift the shoulder blades off the ground. We're going to hold that position. So bring it on up. Hold here. Support the head and the neck. You can drop it at any time. Roll the hips back so that there's no space under our back. And tap 1. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lift those shoulder blades. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Now with heel taps, with those types, make sure when you are dropping those legs that you're not bending the knee and dropping it from here. You should be moving the entire leg from the hip. Okay? So instead of just bending, make sure that whole entire hip is moving. Okay, breathe. Woo. Oh, lucky for us, that's all I have for our tabletop crunches. We're gonna sit it up, lean back into our C curve. Now, as always, if you have back problems, you're gonna keep your back a little bit more flat. Pretty much flat, hinge back, engage the core. If you have no back problems, you are going to curve the spine under and create that nice C shape. So 2 options there. From here, arms come out. Hold here. We're going to pulse back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Bring it up. Breathe. Enjoy the breather. All right, lean it back. Hold here. Find where that core starts to shake. Arms come up. Arm up, down, up, down, up, down. Good. 4, 5, 6. Make this harder. Pick the feet up in the air. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 1. Sit it up. All right. Last one is our C-curve twist. So we're just going to twist it side to side. Choice is yours. Again, you can pick the feet up, make it a lot harder, or just lean it back. From here, hands clasped together, or you can make your little shark fin. Tap, 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 tap. 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Lean it back. Hold. For 3, 2. Lean it back more. 3, 2, and rest. Woo. That's fun. All right, we're gonna go into some of our glutes. So we're gonna go into our bridge round. So we have a couple different bridges. We have a narrow bridge, a butterfly bridge, and then a toe bridge, so on our toes. So choice is yours if you would like to add a weight to the lap or add, a band around the knees. I'll show you what it's like if you have a light dumbbell. Well, this is 8 pounds. The rule with the dumbbells on the lap is you have to hold on to it, because I have let it roll up and hit me in the face. All right, so we have a narrow bridge. So from here, we're gonna bring our feet together and knees together. Now, if you have a weight, you may not want it for this one. We'll go ahead and pull that tailbone up and in. Squeeze, lift, for 1. Down and up. For 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze. 6, 7, 8. Hold here. Now we're going to do 8 pulses, halfway down, halfway up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold it and bring it down. Now that was fun, so I'm going to drop that weight. We're going to go butterfly. So for all of these bridges, it's 8 and 8. 8 full, 8 pulses. And then we'll just increase from there. All right, so butterfly, feet together, knees apart. Press the feet and the heels together and then press them into the floor as you squeeze the cheeks so hard that the only place that they can go is up. Bring it up, hold 1, bring it down, up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hold it on 8, squeeze, and halfway down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, feeling the burn, 7, and 8, hold it to bring it down. Always hold it on that last one, just to seal the deal. Stretch those legs, any which way you want. All right, for this one, we're going about hip width apart. Take a nice big breath. Go ahead and lift those heels up off the floor as high as you can. You may need to scoot the legs in a little bit closer to your butt. And then lift, squeeze, lift the tailbone, roll up. For 1. Up 2. And 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Hold. And then little pulses down. Up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeeze. 7. Hold it on 8. Okay, bring it down, knees to chest. Breathe, breathe, breathe. All right. Nice. We're doing good. We're getting through. We'll make sure we have enough time for everything. All right, we're going to go to our standing for our demi-plies on point. Okay. So for these ones, very similar to last time, okay? So we're going to go facing our support, and we're going to start with parallel position. So you can do either feet together or leave a little bit of space between them. From here, roll it up. We're going to do 16 of each. So 16 knee bends. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do this flat-footed or on the toes. 6, 5, 4, 3, nice flat back, 2, 1, bring it down, halfway, pulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up, bring it down. Woo. All right, and that is our positions there. So we're gonna go through again, another 16 and 16. Come into a first position, heels together, toes apart. Roll it up onto the feet, slide the heels in, and then bend the knees about halfway down. Retuck those glutes under. Straighten, bend, 1, bend, 2. Go down as far as you're comfortable going down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 more, 7, 6. Lift those heels, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up, halfway down. Pulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Shake it out. All right, we have another new, well, not a new combo, but it's a little bit different. We're gonna come into our parallel position before we go to our second position. We're gonna bring it all the way up. Roll it up, bend the knees, drop the heels, straighten. Lift, bend, heels, straighten. Lift, bend, heels come down, straighten. Lift, heels, straighten. Again, lift, bend, heels, straighten, lift, bend. Last one, bring it up, down, heels, stand. Now, reverse it. Bend, lift the heels, straighten, drop, bend, heels, lift, bend. It's a little bit of a brain teaser. Drop, bend, heels lift, straighten, bend, lift, straighten. 2 more, maybe. Good. And lift. Let's do 1 more for good luck. Good. Shake it out. All right, we have our second position. Right? Yes, we do. 16 and 16. Take it wide. Support is in front, shoulders down and back. Nice flat back, flat spine. We're gonna bend, take a nice stretch. Good. Lift the heels up off the floor. Bend 1, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 more. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. We're going to come halfway. Right about there. Think about an inch up and an inch down. Pulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, 7, 8, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Woo. Breathe, breathe, breathe. All right, we have 1 more in second position. Hold on to your sport. Roll it up. Bend the knees. Adjust your positioning if you need to. We're gonna pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here, drop the heels. Heels, lift, lower, lift, lower for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it up, hold here. Sink a little lower. Hands off. And bring it up. Shake it out. Shake, shake, shake. All right. You're going to have your support on your side. We're going to change it up a little bit. So this is where if you have a band, a loop band, and if you take this class often, or if you plan to, highly recommend grabbing a set of bands. Very cheap on Amazon. Great way to level up. Just a little bit. All right. I'm procrastinating. All right, so for this one, we have our leg lifts. Leg lifts to the front. We're gonna go en croix, which is basically front side, back side. So we're gonna do 8 to the front, 8 to the side, 8 to the back. So if you want to, you can angle yourself so that you still have your support. But leg lifts to the front, now with a band, is gonna be a lot. So don't feel like you have to get them up very high. You know, we don't need to get them all the way up. They can just come a few inches off the floor. The goal is to try to keep the legs straight. So straight to the front, knee to the ceiling. When we come to the side, that leg is just, it's a lateral leg lift. Knee is still facing forward. And then when we come to the back, the leg extends only as far as our hips will allow us before our back starts to arch. So you want to try to make sure that those hips are staying in line. Where your glutes stop, you is where they stop. All right, right leg first, starting with 8 to the front. Here we go. Extend that leg out in front. Lift. 1, lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the side. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the back. Extend the leg back. What you can do is hinge forward slightly. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Breathe. Shake it out. We're going to do the same thing on the left. Now those legs that come to the front, those leg lifts, working on our quad strength, but also strengthening our hip flexors. All right, left leg out in front, point the toe, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 to the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the back. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. All right, back to that right side. Here's the fun part. Oh. All right, same thing, except we're gonna pulse it for 8 on each side. So we're gonna lift that leg and we're gonna pulse it. Now, if that gets to be too much at any point, you're just gonna do a regular leg lift. Okay? Okay? Right leg out. Lift. Maybe like to there. Not super high. Yeah, I'm making you hold it a little longer. Pulse it up. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rest. Out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the back. Hold again. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Rest. Your back, legs to the back will usually always feel a little bit easier just because that is requiring more of your actual full glutes. So usually that feels a little bit, feel stronger in that position than we do like to the side or to the front, because we don't really train our hip flexors or anything like that. That also pulls in deep core. All right, here we go. Left leg, bring it up and hold. Squeeze all the way through that leg, pulse, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And rest. Keep that band on. We are not done with it. All right. So normally this is when we would do our lunge series, where we do our lunge, hold, pulse, hold, heel lifts. We're gonna do the same thing, but with a squat. Okay. So changing it up a wee bit. So for this one, we have 16 squats, 16 squat pulses, and an 8-second hold, and then 8 heel lifts in that position. So if you want to have a little bit more support when you do your holds, have your support close by. All right, we're gonna go, well, I like to go a little wider with my squats, but right about a little wider than shoulder width. Here we go. Sit it back, pull knees against that band. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up, breathe, bring it down. Halfway down, hold here, watch those knees. Make sure they are in line with your ankles or at least behind the toe. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Take a break. That was fun. Shake it out. Shake it out. We're gonna repeat that, this time in a narrow stance. All right. Do you have a preference for squats too, if narrow stances hurt your knees, or if you don't feel like your form is good in them? Do a wide squat or a sumo squat? Do any squat. I'm just gonna go a little bit more narrow this time. Target those quads a little bit more. Here we go. Sit it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure that those hips sit back. 7, 8, 3, 2, 1. Breathe. Bring it down. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fight for it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Heel raises. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, take that band off. I lied. You're going to keep the band on. But we're going to go down to the floor. Or if you don't have a band, you can use a light dumbbell. We're going to do clamshells and donkey kicks. So we are going to, actually not clamshells, sorry, fire hydrants. Similar, but different. We're going to alternate. So it's going to go out, back. I don't know what my app's doing. It's going to go out to the side, lift, lower. So we're going to do basically 8 of each because we're going to do 16 total on each side. So, all right, here we go. Come onto your hands and knees, nice flat back here. We're going to lift out to the side for 1, to the back for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it out to the side, pulse for 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it to the back, pulse up. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Get ready, switch side. All right, here we go. Left leg extends, side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Breathe. Left leg comes out. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it back. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rock it back. Breathe. All right. How are we on time? We're doing great on time. All right, breathe. Get a little bit of rest. Grab a sip of water if you need it. Little bit of rest. And then we're gonna go and lay it down on our side for our side hip lifts. And then we're gonna go into our upper body. All right, so in this position, on the elbow, shoulder, above elbow, make sure you're staying strong in this upper body and that we're not slouching down into it. Okay, from here, those knees and feet are stacked. Hand can come right to the hip. Now what I want you to do is keep that core nice and strong, and then you're going to lift the hips up off the ground. Bring it down. And lift. And lower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it down. 8 clamshells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to combine them for 8. So now we lift, knee opens. 1, lift 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Breathe. That is a very challenging exercise because it works not only your upper body, your core, and your glutes. Feel free to modify that as needed by just keeping the hips down on the ground. All right, switch to the other side. Check the form. Here we go, stack. We're gonna go hip lifts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 clamshells, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Here we go. Combine them. Lift, open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Wow. All right, breathe. Take a stretch, any sort of stretch. You can take a figure 4. All right. We have our upper body combo rounds. So these ones, for the first 2 exercises, I would recommend going a little heavier. So like I was saying, I have a pair of 8s with me. I would rather you start heavier and drop those weights to lighter weights. So I have 5s and 8s with me. We have a curl to press for 16. So we're doing all of these for 16. So you can kneel, you can stand, you can sit, whatever's more comfortable for you. I'm gonna go to a high kneeling position. Keep the core nice and strong. Curl those hands out, curl it up, 1, press up overhead, down, 2, nice and controlled, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keep that core nice and strong, 8, 12, almost there, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Good. Breathe. All right, for this one, I'm going to stand because we are going to do a row to a kickback. So 8s, if you're using 8s, depending on how you're feeling, they may be a little heavy. But like I said, I'd rather you swap them out mid-set. So from here, we're going to take our nice hinged position, nice flat back. Arms come out. We row those weights up toward the hips. Extend to the back for 1. Up 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 8 more. 4 more. 3. 2. And 1. Rest. Woo. Breathe. Now we can stay standing, or you can go back to kneeling, but we do have our lateral raises to front raises. I'm going to use 5s for this. I'll probably end up dropping one. All right, we have 8 to the front, 8 to the side. Here we go. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Strong core. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Bring it down to the floor. And if you have your pair of heavier weights, go ahead and grab them. We're going to lay it down on our back. We are going to go for a chest press. All right, keep those weights down by your side. Now, you have 3 options here. So many options. You can do a regular chest press with your knees down. You're going to press. Try to keep those elbows tucked in slightly, not all the way out at 90. Bring them inwards a little bit. So we're going to do level 1 is here. Level 2 could be up in a glute bridge. If you want to get a little bit of extra work on those glutes, you're going to do your chest press in a glute bridge. Other option, if you want to add a little bit more core work to it, you're going to bring your knees to tabletop and do your chest press in tabletop, okay? So if you feel like you need a little bit of extra twang to either one of those, go for it. I'm going to go tabletop. Bring those elbows out. Pull that core down to the floor. Press it up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, rest. Breathe. All right, we're gonna rest and we're gonna stretch. Bring those legs all the way up. Go ahead and grab behind the thighs. Drop one leg down nice and slow. Good. Hold behind that right leg. I want you to try to get that leg as straight as you can with a flexed foot at first. And then I want you to straighten that leg and then try to point the foot. You'll feel that stretch down the front of the ankle. Flex, point, flex, point. Good. Now from here, I want you to open up the leg over to about 2 o'clock, maybe 3 o'clock. Use your right arm to support on the outside of the leg and hold it here. We're going to open up the inside of the thigh to the ceiling. And then we are going to let it come out as far as you can comfortably without your other hip lifting off the ground and rolling over. I don't want this whole thing happening. But we're just letting it open to the side. You can also bend the knee as well. All right, bring it up and over. Now support the left hand is going to support that leg on the other side. Nice stretch on the outside of those hips and glutes. Again, if it's a little too much stretch, bend the knee. Good, bring it inside, pull the knee to the chest. And then finish that right leg with a figure 4 stretch. And then we'll switch to the left, pull it in. Pull. Good, and release. A little bit deeper stretching today. Building strength is awesome, but you're not mobile enough to use it. All right, bring it in. Nice flat foot. Straight leg straight as you can get it. And then we're gonna point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. And when I mean flex, I mean press that heel up. Good. All right, from here, this is where we're gonna extend that right leg out flat. And we're gonna open the left leg to the side, using that arm to support. This is also really helpful if you have a stretch strap. You can always hold it around the thigh, because holding it yourself with no hands is obviously a lot harder. So make sure that right hip is still down on the floor. Bend the knee if you need to modify. Good, extend back up and over to the right. Right hand holds that leg, gives it a little bit of extra support. Good. Bring it back up. Figure 4 with that left leg. Good. All right. Sit up, come into a cross-legged or butterfly position, and then just reach through the center for one last stretch. Nice job. Inhale up. Take a head roll. That is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys.